Hey, it's Andy Harrington here, and in this video I am going to explain to you how to design a presentation that adds value and gets you clients. That's something I've done over the last 18 years, having spoken alongside some incredible people like Tony Robbins, Richard Branson, and Steve Wozniak, the co-founder of Apple, in some giant arenas around the world, including London O2 Arena and many other international arenas too. Now, in this video, I'm going to share with you these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps to put into a presentation that's going to win you clients, but also add value to those clients first too. Now, ultimately, when it comes to put a presentation together like this, you want to be using this type of presentation either in a webinar style presentation, in a video like this, or indeed a live presentation to do on a stage or in a boardroom or in front of a group of people that you want to influence to become clients of yours. So let's get started in all these steps. So the first step of all is that you want to learn how to first instigate this type of presentation. So how do you start this kind of a presentation? Now, there are 4 questions at the very forefront of your audience's mind that you must begin to answer. And those are: why should I listen? Why should I listen to this? Why should I listen now? And why should I listen to you? Those are questions you must build in to the first part of your presentation. Next, impact. You've got to impact your audience. You've got to create immediately something to grab attention, but ultimately you've got to impact them with great presentation skills. How do you address the camera? How do you address the audience? Eye contact, movement, managing your emotional state, gestures. These are all the things you've got to learn how to put together in your presentation if you truly want to have that level of impact. Next, inform. How do you inform an audience? Well, to do that, you've got to have a model. You've got to have a framework to build the presentation around. If you just share ideas, but not within a cohesive system, or as I call it, a unique branded solution, the audience can't quite follow your advice. Now, it's no good just having bullet points. Bullet points are for guns and to-do lists. Steve Jobs never used a bullet point in his presentations either, and neither should you. Instead, this is a system because it's memorable, because in this case, it's an alliteration or begin with the letter I. You could use one where it could be, for example, an acronym, but you've got to put it into a format because that makes it memorable. Think 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Think Tony Robbins' 6 Human Needs. You've got to have some kind of system to hold it all together in the first place. Make sense? Okay, what is next on our agenda? The next thing is how do you get them to implement your ideas? To do that, you've got to be able to create some kind of mechanism where they can take action on your message and get a result, a quick win on your message. Does that make sense? To do that, you might have to build in a mini exercise, but you've got to give them tips. It's no good just giving them the strategy. You've got to ultimately give them something, whether it's this step or the next step, so they can immediately begin to implement and validate your ideas. Without that, you're just another talking head. Final thing, how do you turn it into income? Meaning, what is the action you want the client to take next? How are you going to monetize this message? That's something I've done over the last 18 years and trained some of the world's best known presenters and speakers as their secret weapon behind the scenes, teaching them how to perform a presentation that ultimately has a sharp edge to it where they get clients. Not later, right there and then. Now, are you currently doing a presentation that wins you clients? Do you have a presentation that gets you clients? And are you able to articulate that presentation in such a way that it actually gives them value for watching that presentation, as I've shown you here today? Now, what I'd love to do, if this is interesting to you and you want to investigate this just a little bit further, I'd like to invite you to a very special webinar that I'm putting together, a web class. And in this web class, I'm going to go deep diving into this and teach you a process, a system that you can cohesively put together, so you put presentations together that truly win you business on stage, on screen, on somebody's phone, online. Either way, you need a presentation that wins your business. So if that sounds good to you, from here in my garden to you, I'd invite you to take the next step, which is click a button below, register for my web class, find a time that suits you, and I will deliver huge value while I show you exactly how to win a presentation that gets you clients. There you go. I'm Andy Harrington, Sunday Times best-selling author of Passion into Profit, and I'll see you as soon as you click this link. I'll share with you how to do it. Take care, and I'll see you very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.